Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to King's Quest 3 to Heir Is Human. Now, thank you for all the comments on the first part. It seems like I know a little more about what I'm doing now. In particular, the timer at the top apparently is very, very important, and I need to be checking the time of when certain events happen in the world and how long they last for. I'm making a note of those so I know what I can do, I guess, within the time periods that things happen. So I went back and watched the first episode. At 9 minutes 40, the wizard said he was going on a journey. So apparently what I need to do is just see how long those sort of things last for, make a note of that so I know roughly how long I've got between those things occurring. So we'll have a look around while he's gone. What's this? You look at Mananan's elegant bedchamber. You see fine furnishings from a regal bed to a beautifully carved closet. You can't help but compare this handsome room to your own meagre cubicle. Oh, there's the bed, the chamber pot, I think. Was it chamber pot that you said before? Chamber pot is on the floor. Okay, get chamber pot. Okay, yeah, this is what he wanted us to... Where are we going? Oh, yeah, okay. Wrinkling your nose in disgust, you throw the smelly contents of the chamber pot out the open window. What a way to make a living. All right, well, we've done that, so that means we shouldn't get punished again for not doing what he said. So he's been gone over a minute now. Let's look at the bed. Heavy velvet curtains drape the regal mahogany bed. Look in bed? How can you do that? Move pillow. How can you do that? Get pillow. As comfortable as the bed looks, you have no interest in lying on the hateful wizard's bed. Okay, let's have a look at this mirror. Could this be a magic mirror? Imperfections in the glass make your reflection wavy. Nevertheless, your rags show up all too clearly. But though in rags, your face is handsome and your body is strong. Okay, look, drawer. There is a small drawer in the front of the mahogany vanity. Open the drawer. Look in... Oh, okay. In the vanity drawer are many uninteresting items, although the wizard's hand mirror may come in handy. You grab it, then close the drawer. Okay. Fine, so we got a hand mirror. I don't know if we want that. We got score for that. Open the wardrobe. Look in wardrobe. You see voluminous velvet robes, satin slippers, peaked hats, and soft linen gowns. Okay, I don't know that we want any of those things. Close the wardrobe. What about these drawers over here? Look, drawer. The elegant dresser is made of mahogany. Its drawers are graced by beautiful gold knobs. Open drawer. Okay. You find baubles and trinkets which do not interest you. Suddenly your eye falls on something that does. A vial labelled rose petal essence, which you eagerly take. Okay, can we open... Oh, he's done it automatically. Can we open the top drawer? Or is that not a thing? No. Okay, so we got rose petal essence... And we also got a hand mirror. Let's just have a look at those. Empty cup, bread, mutton, bowl. We've got the mirror, but for some reason there's a star after it. I'm not sure what the star means. And some fruit. I don't know if that means that it's stolen, maybe, or something like that. Look, mirror. The mirror is set in a round oak frame with a long handle. You peer into it and see your rather dirty but handsome face. Okay, now the rose petal essence, I'm just going to hit escape here so that the time stops. I was told to look at the handbook as well, the manual, I suppose it's probably called, because apparently there's like a copy protection stuff in that which I need to be aware of, and it seems like that revolves around spells of some sort which use ingredients as far as I can tell, so I don't know if it's like brewing potions or something, but there are little ingredients like this one here. It says like flying like an eagle or a fly, and you need one tail feather from any eagle, a pair of fly wings, a pinch of saffron, rose petal essence, and one magic wand. So I'm guessing to make these or to cast these spells you need to collect all of these ingredients to be able to do it. So we're going to need to get things like that, I suppose, to progress on with the story. Now, one thing I do want to do while the wizard is gone... Can we not go up here? I guess we can't. So now I could save the game here and call it got mirror and rose petal essence. Rose petal. But we may have to reload because I don't know what the deal with the wizard being gone is. I mean, he's been gone for over 3 minutes now. I don't know how long he'll be away on his journey for, but we probably don't want to get caught snooping when he does come home, I wouldn't have thought. Hang on, why can we not? Okay, there we go. So I kind of want to go into his study while he's not here, just to see if there's anything worth swiping it from that place. It might be that we do have to occasionally reload to like back at the beginning of an event, I suppose, because if he's gone for, say, I don't know, 5 minutes, then we probably only have 5 minutes to look around before he returns. So we want to make sure that we utilise that time sensibly. Look around. Manana is very private with his study and doesn't like you poking around. The huge oak desk is covered with his writing implements. An oak cabinet is in the corner. There's a chart on the rear wall. The bookshelves are filled with books on every subject. The wizard fancies himself to be quite a scholar. Okay, so is this... This is the cabinet, I'm guessing. Look, cabinet. The oak cabinet has a brass handle on its door. Your feather duster is lying on its top. Okay, get duster. Where are we going? Oh, I didn't want to do that. But we'll just see what happens. So he's been gone 4 minutes now. Now, I'm hoping that if he comes home... What is that behind his desk, by the way? Is that like a map or something? Looks a bit like a world map, that a really basic one. Look, cabinet. Open cabinet. You try to turn the handle, but unfortunately the door is locked. Okay, so we don't have anything to help us there. Let's have a look at this desk. Massive desk is made from oak. The wizard does all his reading, writing, and calculating here. Now, is there a drawer in this? You're not close enough. It's probably around the other side, given that his chair is around there. Alright, let's have a look. Look, drawer. Oh, that's not how we spell drawer. You open the large desk's only drawer, but you see nothing interesting. Before you're caught, you close it. Okay, is there one? No. Look, map. How can you do that? Get map? It's of no use. Look around. What did it say about the wall? Oh, a chart. Look, chart. The chart has no meaning to you. Okay. Now let's have a look at these bookshelves. There might be something worthwhile on these. Oh, not shelg. Look, shelf. So many books line the bookshelf. You wonder when Mananan has time to read them all. Titles cover many subjects, from ancient Arabic mythology to a study of the heavens to the philosophies of Socrates. Okay. I mean, I don't know if we want to get any of those. Get book. You glance at the titles of the books, but do not see any that interest you. Wait, was that a glint of metal behind one large book? Look, metal. Look behind book. You push the large book aside, revealing a metal lever attached to the back of the bookshelf. Oh ho ho! A trap door opens, revealing steep stone steps leading into darkness. Oh, but if it's leading into darkness, then we might not be able to go down there. Oh no! Whoa! Look at this. Look around. You're on a flight of steep underground stone steps. They curve downward toward a dim light. The open trapdoor is above you. Oh, let's hope he does not come back and shut us in here. He's been gone 6 minutes now, so I'm hoping that he'll be gone for like 10 minutes or something, so that we've got a bit of snooping time. But whoa! This is like his, I don't know, magic room? You look in awe around this torchlit underground room. It appears to be a laboratory, a wizard's laboratory. Against the earthen walls there are rows of shelves holding numerous jars which contain strange unknown ingredients. The shelves also hold skeletons of small animals and birds, some human skulls and bones, and other odd instruments, whose use you do not know. Against the earth wall is a massive oak table with a spacious worktop. The narrow stone steps lead up to the wizard's study. Oh man, so we could maybe take all sorts from down here. So that's a thing. Okay, let's just have a look at these shelves, I suppose. It seems like so far he's been taking things that we need automatically. You curiously gaze at the strange jars of ingredients, the animal and human bones, and other odd implements which line the rows of shelves. You see jars of ingredients resting on labelled shelves. Shelves bearing such ghastly names as powdered fishbone, nightshade juice, mandrake root powder, saffron, toad spittle, and toadstool powder. Now let me just get the manual. Do we need any of this stuff? Potentially. I mean, we might well do. Yeah, powdered fishbone is in something. Understanding the language of creatures. Saffron we know is in the flying like an eagle. Teleportation at random. Causing a deep sleep. God, there's a lot of things. See, that needs nightshade juice. Was there? Yeah, nightshade juice. So I don't know if we want to take... There's like quite a few of these. Get ingredients. What's an ingredient? Get... Do you have to actually like specifically say what you want? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. Look, shelf. Maybe we have to get it all. Get fishbone. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to get in trouble for this. Get mandrake powder. Or maybe we can just do get mandrake. Yeah. Look around. Sorry, I wanted to do look shelf, didn't I? Look shelf. Mandrake powder. Saffron. Toad spittle. Get saffron. Yeah. Get toad spittle. Look shelf. Toadstool powder. Get toadstool. Okay. So we've got a whole load of ingredients there. What's the deal with this desk? The wizard's desk is curiously empty. I have no further interest in it. Okay, fine. Look, shelf. Same stuff. What's this book over here? Covered with gold trimmings, the old book's leather cover is cracked and worn. Its pages yellow and brittle. The title, however, is clear, The Sorcery of Old. You eagerly thumb through page after page of what you assume to be magic formulas. The ink of the old handwriting is faint and barely readable. Most of the formulas are indecipherable, but a few are in a language you know. You treat the old book with great care, as you can tell it contains recipes for some very old and powerful magic spells. Your hands shake as you realise this book could be the key to your escape from the evil Mananan. Okay, I mean, how? Against the earth wall is a massive oak table. Large book, a mortar and pestle, little brazier holding charcoal and flint, plus measuring cups. Wow, there's a load of stuff down here. You're not close enough. Is that not the pestle and mortar there? There's no need for you to carry it. It will remain on the table for you to use as you wish. So it feels like we're going to have to use a spell or something using all of these ingredients to escape, I suppose. So we've got language of creatures, flying like an eagle or fly, teleportation at random, causing a deep sleep, transforming another into a cat, brewing a storm, becoming invisible. The invisibility spell, it says you now have a magic ointment that will allow you to turn invisible, but beware the ointment only works in a place where there is both fire and mist. Brewing a storm literally creates a storm by this looks of things, of thunder and lightning. A cookie that when eaten will turn the victim into a cat forever. I wonder if that's what happened to the cat upstairs. Causing a deep sleep. To cast a spell, pour the sleep powder on the ground in a dank, dark place, then recite slumber henceforth. And for that we need acorns, nightshade juice, a magic wand, and an empty pouch. Teleportation at random. Instantly whisk you away from where you are. Nothing guarantees you will not arrive in a more precarious situation than the one you left. I don't really know which one we would want to use. We could maybe do flying like an eagle or fly and fly out of that window and fly far away from here. But I don't know. So for that we'd need a tail feather from any eagle, a pair of wings, fly wings, pinch of saffron, rose petal essence and one magic wand. I mean, we don't even have all of those things, so... Okay, well, we know this is down here now, so I suppose... I would guess then that maybe Mananan occasionally just goes off on these journeys. In which case, we can just come down here and create spells whenever... Why is the cat down here? Is the cat like his spy? Whoa! Are you kidding me? The cat tripped us and fell... Ah, what? What? Tripping over the cat, you fall to your death. Oh, that's just unfair. Oh, that is just unfair. Alright, well, we haven't saved for a while, actually, since we were upstairs, so that's fine, because... So if the cat is on the stairs, we can trip over it and die. Can we, like, diagonally walk up here? We can. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll explore up here. We know now that there's that lab downstairs where we can get a bunch of ingredients. I don't really know if we would have got caught with those ingredients, so this might actually play into our hands a little bit. Whoa. Is that a fly? Alright, let's look around. You've entered the musty tower of the old wizard's house. A polished brass telescope is directed out the window. From here, Mananan's spies upon the poor occupants of Ludor. Okay, and is that a fly over there? See nothing special. It looks like a fly. Doesn't get the fly? Not close enough. You pick up the dead fly and drop it into your hand. Disgustedly, you look at it. I don't want to carry around a dead fly, you think. Picking off its wings, you throw the rest away. I mean, that's another ingredient. Use telescope. Can we see anything? You put your eye to the glass. It amazes you how near everything seems. You can even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows all activities in Ludor. Okay, fine. I don't know how that's going to help us out, or if it's going to help us out. But we got a fly, which is fly wings, so maybe we are going to fly out of here. Could maybe do that. It looks like we're on top of a mountain or something from when we were outside at the very start. So maybe we need to create that spell to get the hell out of here. We can just fly from near where the chickens are. I don't know what the deal with the eagle is, though. I haven't seen an eagle so far. Maybe let's go outside next, I think. See what's going on out there. I mean, it seemed like we were up to basically 20 minutes before the cat killed us. So, I don't know. It seems like he goes for quite a while. Like, maybe even over 10 minutes. So that's useful to know. So the cat can trip us up. You open the front door of the house and go outside. So yeah, the cat can trip us up, which is not ideal. Look, chickens. A couple of chickens strut about their chicken coop. As all chickens do, they peck, scratch, and cluck. The poor things, they will end up as the old wizard's dinner one day. There is a bag of chicken feed behind the fence beside the chicken coop. Okay, well, I tell you what, guys, we will leave it here. I feel like we're sort of onto something and understanding what we want to do. The problem is I just don't really know which spell we're supposed to be putting together at this point. I'm thinking maybe the flying one. If we could fly away from here, maybe we could fly down to town. I don't know. But we will figure it out. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's really making me think, and it's very different to the first two games, which I like. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, Adventure Game Geek, and Megan, and I'll see you next time.